Alright, so sitting in my car, I have a little bit of time before I have to go into work, so I figured I'd spend a little bit of time chit-chatting or something. I don't know, I don't really keep saying I'm going to record things. I record things, but then I never actually upload. Uploading is the tricky bit. Well, it's more the editing. I don't like to edit what I say. I bore myself, so then I figure why would anybody else want to watch what I'm saying if I'm bored of myself? I was going to go outside today, but it looks like that. That. If you couldn't tell, it's clouds and wind and cold and not fun. So I didn't go outside, so instead I decided I was going to use the internet. I don't have internet at my house, and all of the places I go to for internet were closed, or busy, or taken over by something else I couldn't get into. Let's see, updates. Well, I have a blind date tomorrow, or I'm supposed to. He never actually it's not really a blind date because he's called me, but it essentially is because I don't know what the hell he looks like because his Facebook page does not have a picture of him. It was essentially my friend Mary and my friend Rebecca going, oh, by the way, I know this guy over in Massachusetts and you two have so much in common, you should date. And that's all they told either of us, and he got my phone number and called me at 9:15 in the morning, and if you know me, I'm never up before 9:30, so that was an awkward 45-minute conversation of nothingness. I was on a tangent earlier before interrupted by a coworker. I think I was telling you all about my blind date I'm supposed to go on eventually. That's it this year. Do you see me? Maybe. Probably. Okay. Hopefully. I'm going to eat this while I talk because I have a 5-minute break, and I want to eat my ice cream too. So, I basically can already tell it's not going to work. He doesn't read. His idea of a good question to try to get to know me is, what was your favorite color? Which, while a legitimate question, when you're trying to figure out something about whether you would date a person or not, I don't foresee color being that big of a deal. Like, his favorite color could be pink and I wouldn't care. Asked him if he read. He doesn't read much, he said. Asked him if he was more of an outdoor person or a movie person then, and he said a bit of both, which isn't very helpful. Not very informative at all, but nothing I can do about that. And he was really nervous to actually, call it a date that we're going to be going on, even though that's what my friends had intended. A good portion of the conversation was just going to be a meeting, It's okay if it's a date. And so he couldn't even, man up and ask me on a date. And, kept asking me what my idea of a perfect date was, which I don't have one. I mean, there's a typical dinner and movie, which is always nice. I have yet to complain about that, unless it's a really stupid movie, or somebody forgets I'm allergic to shellfish or something, and it takes me out for seafood lunch or dinner or something, and yeah, it's definitely negative points. Chinese is always good, though. Love Chinese food. Should go out for Chinese more often. And so, his idea of a good date was, would be to go play mini golf and lunch, which is what we're supposed to be doing. If he'd actually contact me and let me know where the hell I'm supposed to meet him tomorrow, which will be today by the time I actually upload this because I have no internet at home and kind of hanging around the outside of a coffee shop at 10 o'clock at night is kind of a little sketchy. Yeah, so anyway, so he lives like an hour or so away from me, and so we're supposed to meet at a midway point in like North Adams or something. I don't even know where that is. Never been there. But if he doesn't contact me before tomorrow morning, I'm not even going to bother going. I was trying to think of how to make this more like my blogs, because I'm a very good blogger. I like typing. I can type a lot about nothing and, be good. And I'm horrible at speaking, and this was supposed to be a whole, speaking thing, and, somebody's like, oh, well, just, write a script for it, or, like, write a blog and then just read it instead, but that's kind of defeating the purpose of what this is supposed to be. I'm trying to do this to help me get better at public speaking, and, speaking on a whim, and if I'm writing down what I'm going to say beforehand, it's just not the same. It's not what I'm trying to do. I've actually been doing really good this time around. I should do this in my car more often. The car seems to be a good location. I think it's because I'm afraid of my neighbors through the wall, that they'll hear me and think I'm nuts. I'm going to finish up my break and upload this tomorrow, which will be today for you guys, or quite a while in the past if you are like that. If you, don't come across my channel, ever, maybe. Then it'd be never for you, but, you'll eventually come across my channel because you're watching this. So, yeah, bye.